Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you are coming to Medellin, there are a few things that you should know. So, what I want to do today is I want to go over these things with you, and obviously not in any particular order. So, I've been living in Medellin for about a month now, and I've been talking to people, and I've noticed a few things. So today I want to share those things with you. So number one, if it's your first time in Medellin, you have to know that the airport is not located in Medellin. So what do I mean by that? So the airport is actually located in a city called Rio Negro, which is about 45 minutes away from Medellin. So what this means is from the airport, you're gonna have to take a cab, like a taxi or Uber, for about 30. I would say 30 to 45 minutes, depending on if you're going, let's say, to Poblado or if you're going to Laureles, right? So basically, from the airport, be ready like to travel for about like 30 to 45 minutes to your actual, I guess, to your apartment or to your hotel. So myself, I did not know that until my first time at the airport in, I guess, in Rio Negro, right? And obviously, the taxi cab, um, there's no set price for the taxi cab, so it depends on I guess the cab driver, right? So I think I usually pay about like 90 mil pesos, so, or even sometimes 120 mil pesos. But yeah, you may find a cheaper deal though, right? So which is kind of like, so that's a good transition for number two, because so as a the number, I guess, my second thing to know, that you should know for coming to Medellin is it's very important that you understand the conversion rate of the Colombian pesos, right? So, uh, like right now we are in July, right? So at the moment, the conversion from the U.S. dollars to Colombian pesos is about like $1 to 4.5 mil pesos, which is pretty, yeah, which is pretty good because the dollar goes a long way in Medellin right now, right? It used to be $1 for 3 mil pesos, but now it's 4.5 mil pesos. So so yeah, so you can get a lot for your money here. Now another thing too is, do not bring all your cash with you when you're coming to Medellin. So let's say if you're planning on spending $2,000 right during the trip, don't bring like the all the 3,000 three I mean $3,000 cash, right? So uh, my advice is to use the ATMs, right? So don't bring all your cash with you. So bring your ATM cards and use them because they have ATMs in Medellin. So and also in my opinion, ATMs will give you uh, the exchange rate of the day. So if the let's say if the exchange uh, if it's become better compared to the U.S. dollars, you get that rate of the day, right? So whatever that exchange rate is for the day, that they will give that to you. Now, some ATMs charge a fee, but others do not, right? For example, I use the ATMs of a bank called BBVA, so, and they do not charge me a fee because I think uh, my bank have an agreement with BBVA, right? So I would suggest that you look into that with your bank at home, right? So do not walk with cash and do not bring all your cash with you. And obviously, you should know where the malls are because the ATMs are usually located in the mall, right? So do your research before coming in. Now, number three. So the third thing that you should know is ask for the price of before you buy anything. So what do I mean by that? So let's say if you're in a club, or if you and then you're getting bottle service, so ask for the price first, right? This is extremely important because you don't want to get played. Let's say if you're taking a taxi, and let's say you want to go from Laureles to Poblado, ask for the price first because you don't want the cab driver to cheat you, right? Because they usually do that. They usually quote you, or even they they don't, or even they yeah, they avoid from giving you a price first, and then when you get to your location, they just quote you uh like some like an expensive price, right? So avoid any confusion. Know the price of everything before you buy it, right? Now, number four, yeah, this one is a big one, right? In my opinion, you should accept that you will pay gringo prices. What I mean by that is, in some restaurants they have a price for locals, and also they have a price of gringos, right? Because obviously they think that you're American or you're from another country, so they're gonna try to make you pay the most expensive prices, right? So in my opinion, you should just accept that some establishments will just quote you gringo prices, right? So accept that. So if it's your first time here, just accept the fact that you will pay gringo prices. Like what I do myself is I try to go where the locals go, and I even ask them to, like, where do you guys eat, or like which restaurant do you go to, right? So this is and then obviously this is why it's important to know the conversion rate for your currency and also for the prices. Now, number five. So number five is, be very careful telling other people, especially other foreigners, your business here in Medellin, right? So if you don't know, like, one thing you will notice when you go to Medellin is there are lots of foreigners, right? Some of them are from the United States, Canada, Europe, countries like the UK, France, Germany, right, and even other countries like Australia, right? So I'm sorry to say that, but some foreigners, they have a bad reputation in Medellin because they end up like in all the bad stuff, right? Like they end up doing a lot of drugs like cocaine and stuff, right? They involve in scams, and obviously they keep bad company, like working girls, right? So be very so be so if you don't know somebody, be very careful when you're talking to them, right? Especially if you don't know them, and obviously do your due diligence before you invite anybody like to your apartment, right? So number six, understand that you are a visitor to, like, in another country, and because of that you have to be respectful of the people here. So I've seen foreigners, like, who are like, they're pretty much doing too much, right? Like they're throwing money in the clubs, they're talking too loud, and even they dress like too flashy, right? So I think that when people come here in Medellin, they have to be very respectful of the culture. In my opinion, like when you're in Colombia, you should be low key. What I mean by that is, people should not know that you are from another country, right? So you should try to dress like the locals, and then you should try, like, to basically, you should avoid doing anything that will give you away as a foreigner. But obviously, if you don't speak Spanish, um, uh, people, like, will not, like, when you start, let's say if you start talking English to people, so people will notice that you are from another country. So in my opinion, I suggest that, uh, like, if you go on the streets, right, do not speak English, because when you start speaking English, especially in the streets, people will know that you are a foreigner, and then you pretty much have a target on your back, right? So yeah, so be like when you are in Medellin, so be very low key and don't dress too flashy. So the last thing I think you should know is the weather. So myself, I like Medellin in terms of weather because it's not too cold, it's not too hot, it's just perfect, right? So and also Medellin because it's located in the mountains, right? It's not located too close to the ocean. Um, it tends to rain more, right? A lot here, especially during the month of April. But that's fine because the it's always just it's always yeah, the temperature is all it's not it's very balanced, I would say. So that's why I like it here, right? It's not too hot like in Cartagena, and also it's not too cold like countries like in the north, like in North America, right? All right, guys, this is it for today. So if you have any questions, put them in the comment section. And as always, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you some other time. Peace.